Hello friends, my name is Riaz Ahmed and welcome to my channel Ride on Wheels. This is my first ever video on YouTube. By profession, I work with a security company and I'm in this industry for the past 15 years. I'm a car enthusiast and this is my first and genuine effort to bring in the knowledge that I have gained through following certain car review videos and reviewers over a period of around 5 to 6 years. And this is my own car which I'm going to review. This is Ford Ecosport 2017 Trend Plus model, diesel 1.5 liter, 100 PS, 200 Nm torque, and this is a manual version. So let's get into the details, starting with the front view of the car. So talking about the front view, the bumper is split into two. So as you can see, the Ford logo resides on the upper portion of the bumper and the lower portion has a grille which is chrome plated, and the bumper overall gives you a look of a butch SUV. I would say it's a mini SUV, not exactly a full-blown SUV. And the headlamps are halogen. These are OEM headlamps. I haven't made any changes to the headlamps. And when we come down, we can see the fog lamps, which is again OEM, and these are also halogens. You do have option of modifying it with the aftermarket projector headlamps, but I'm not very much into that, and I really didn't feel comfortable making those changes, so I've just kept it OEM style. Now let's move on to the side profile of the vehicle. So on the side, let's get an overview first. So this is how the vehicle looks. I have upgraded the wheels here. I've added alloy wheels. I haven't gone for an upsize tire size. It is still R15. It came with 195/65 R15 section tires. So the only change that I've made is I've put 205/65 R15 tires along with the alloy wheels. I don't want to disclose the brand of the alloys. These are aftermarket. Now let's take a look of the rear. So on the rear you can see the boot lid has the stepney placed on the door itself, the spare tire. This is the stock tire which came along with the vehicle. I haven't made any changes to this. That's pretty much on the outside of the vehicle. Now let's get inside to look at the features, the dashboard, the space and the comfort. So here we go. So starting with the door first. So as you can see, it has a big window, and on the right hand side, driver's side door, you have the window controls and this. So now we are sitting inside the vehicle, and on the driver side of the door you can see there's a knob to control the side view mirrors, followed by the buttons to control the power windows, all 4 power windows, and the button to stop the function of power window buttons on each door in case if you have some kids sitting on the rear seat. Then this comes handy. Now if you look at the overall dashboard, very simplistic but kind of funky. Now this is a 2017 version, the old EcoSport version before facelift. So as you can see, this serves the purpose as you have all the basic required elements, a basic audio system with Bluetooth connectivity, aux radio, and you can see there is one small metal piece which is sticking to the dashboard. This is nothing but a mobile holder. I'm not going to talk much about this. I'm not promoting this, so I'll just skip this for the moment. But I would like to specify the reason why I put this, because this particular dashboard comes only with a manual control audio system or infotainment system, and I always wanted a touch screen. So to fill that gap, what I do is I stick my phone over here, and it acts like an infotainment system for me. I play music through that, through Bluetooth. I also use maps on the go, so it serves the purpose. Now if you look at the steering wheel, this is the old model basic steering wheel, and it has few buttons here to control the infotainment system. You can switch tracks, you can increase or decrease the volume, you can change the mode from radio to aux to Bluetooth, so all this can be done. Now this comes with a basic setup of 4 speakers on the doors, and trust me guys, the sound is good enough for a person to listen to music inside the car. Now you can go for aftermarket options where you can put some woofer or maybe amp and all those extra items, but I was not very much in favor of fiddling around with the wiring here, so I didn't go for any update. Now this is my personal opinion. Everyone has their own likes and dislikes, so you can just do as you want. I wanted to keep this simple, so when we move down from the infotainment system, here is the AC control, which is fully automatic, and going down we have the gear knob here. Then you have some space to keep your stuff, 2 cup holders which are quite spacious, the handbrake, and behind that you also have another bottle holder where you can easily keep 1 liter bottle. And similarly you have space available on the doors here on both the sides, and in fact all 4 doors have space where you can put 1 liter bottle. Then you also have space to keep other stuff inside, where, as you can see, I've just kept some fiber cloth here and a bag which has basic requirements which I can carry all the time. And similar space is available on the other side of the car as well. And the front seats are quite comfortable. It has some amount of bolsterings available to kind of keep you sticking to the seat when you're cornering and when you're taking a turn. So these are aftermarket seat covers which I have put. These are good. I wouldn't say great, but these are good. Now at the top, as you can see on the rear view mirror, I have added one extra component. This is a mirror TV. So since this model doesn't come with any touchscreen or any kind of rear view support system on reversing the vehicle, so I went for this aftermarket option. So as you can see, as soon as I put the vehicle on a reverse gear, it gives you the view at the back. I know this is not great as such since this is aftermarket stuff, but trust me guys, this looks quite clear. Maybe the camera is not doing the justice over here, but overall it helps a lot when you are reversing the vehicle, especially in a crowded place. So that's pretty much. And the basic lights over here, the sun visor. On this side you have the mirror. Now let's get at the back seat and see what do we have there. So now we are sitting in the rear seat of the car. So as you can see, I'm 5'10" for reference, and I've adjusted the front seat according to my height. And after that, I still have space here. So there's good enough knee room for a person who is 5'10" or even 6 feet. And you also have space under the seat where you can stretch your legs and you can sit comfortably. So it's good for a long drive as well. The overall suspension setup of the car is on the firmer side. So you will feel the potholes and the bumps on the roads in the city. But when you are riding on an highway, this is quite stable and gives you that feel of control over the road. The vehicle is totally under your control. The steering gives you a really good feedback with respect to what is happening below the tires. So it gives you the feel where exactly the tires are riding, what kind of surface it is, and when you're at a speed maybe like 100 plus, which I don't recommend you guys. So speeding is not exactly what we are supposed to do with the car, but I'm just giving you the overall experience what I had with this car over the past 2.5 years, more than 2.5 years I would say. So I bought this in 2017 June, and I haven't completed 3 years yet, and I have completed around 63,000 kilometers on this car, and I have driven it both in city as well as on highways. And since this is a diesel model, so overall I would say I've had some good experience. The clutch is on the harder side, and so is the steering. I won't say the steering is too hard, but it gains hardness as the speed builds up. So in the city it's good to drive, but the clutch is on the heavier side, so your toe gets a toll when you are driving for a long time in the city traffic, especially in a city like Chennai where I live. It's bumper to bumper traffic, and it's really hard to maneuver the vehicle, and especially changing gears frequently. So that's about the back seat. I would say the seat is comfortable for 2. 3 can squeeze in, but not for a long distance drive. Now this model doesn't come with any handrest. Again, you have options of going for some aftermarket stuff, which I personally don't recommend. It's purely based on your personal choice. So now let's get back to the boot. So now we are looking at the boot vehicle. I'm sorry, I have some stuff lying around here. So let me just try to keep this aside. So the boot is around 350 liters, and the space is quite enough to carry maybe 3 suitcases. And the door is quite heavy, and as you can hear the thud, it gives you that reassuring feeling whenever you close the door. So that's pretty much about the vehicle. Please do subscribe to my channel and press the like button if you like the video. Thanks again, and bye for the next video.